So I've been testing out seat cushions for over a week or so now. And if you're looking for a seat cushion, you probably ran across the Purple brand, which also makes other things like mattresses and pillows. So they're a pretty well-known brand and definitely more of a high-end brand. Well, after testing out the Purple cushion for a while, it wasn't really what I was expecting, which led me to this other brand, which is actually pretty similar. And I feel like it's gonna be a better choice for most people. Probably the biggest difference between these two is gonna be the price. The Purple cushion usually costs about $99, but I got mine on sale for about $79, while the blue cushion from Viva Mint is under $30. I bought mine on sale for only $20. They've got two different sizes. The one I've got is the extra large version, so really I could have bought 4 blue cushions for the price of 1 purple. One thing you are gonna notice, both seat cushions are made of a similar gel material, and they both have a grid-like pattern, but they're slightly different. They're both super soft and squishy. The purple one seems to be a little more sticky, and I can see why they say not to use it in hot temperatures. It also has a weird, pretty strong smell to it, and it takes quite some time to wear off, where the blue cushion doesn't have any smell to it that I noticed. You'll notice the Viva Mint cushion is just a little larger. It's about the same width, just a little bit longer, and they're both about the same thickness, around 2 inches, which seems about the right thickness you would need without making you sit too high in your chair. The purple one weighs just over 6 pounds. The blue Viva Mint weighs about 4.5 pounds. Each cushion has its own case, almost like a pillowcase, and then little rubberized dots or texture underneath on both cushions, so they don't move around too much. The purple one's probably a little bit stickier, so it doesn't move as much. With the purple cushion, you can sort of flip it over, and I feel like one side's just a little bit firmer, but it's not by much. You'll also notice the grid pattern is lined up on both sides, so you could actually put your finger all the way through it, or you can see to the other side, which I feel like is probably part of the problem with the purple cushion, because it tends to fold over or go flat when you sit on it, where with the blue cushion it's got octagon shapes instead of squares, and they're staggered on each side, so you can't really just put something all the way through. It just seems to make it a little more stable, feels like it has better support, and it doesn't move around or flatten out as much as with the purple cushion. Just sitting down on each cushion, pretty obvious to me which one was more comfortable. I sink down about halfway with the purple cushion. It is not bad as long as you're sitting straight up and down, but if you move around at all, the grid pattern, it just kind of flattens out or folds over, where I don't have that issue with the Viva Mint cushion. You will sink down a little bit, but not as much as with the purple, and I feel like you can move around more without it flattening out like with purple. To me, the blue cushion just feels more like what you would expect. I feel like they put a little more thought into their grid pattern so that it doesn't flatten out and it doesn't feel unstable when you're sitting on it. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you sit down on each one, it's pretty obvious to me. The blue Viva Mint cushion just feels better in just about every way. If you thought about getting a seat cushion like these, I wouldn't go with the thinner ones that are only a little over 1 inch, because those flatten out even more than the purple cushion. But with the extra large Viva Mint blue cushion, to me, it's probably the best option that I've found so far.